Okay, so some really cool things announced at Enterprise Connect today during the Cisco keynote. We have some enhancements to our WebEx AI, which is across the portfolio. There is a brand new phone series in 9800, but it's not just a phone, right? And I'm going to show you some of that. It can be used to reserve your desk location. So before you go in, you can reserve that spot, or you can walk in and ad hoc reserve it, like scanning a QR code. And now your number, voicemail, shortcuts, speed dials, all that kind of stuff is automatically transferred to that phone. So you can use these for hot desking and you can use it for space reservation. This is something that a lot of customers have been struggling with. We have people coming back to work. We're trying to entice them to come back to work, but when they come there, like, where do I go? Is there going to be space for me? Can I be in the area that I want? Am I going to have all of the best tools to help me be productive? Or am I just better off staying at home where I, have a nice setup? Maybe you have a dedicated video system, right? So for all those things, we can now address that by having a phone on all these locations, so you can use those for hot desking, right? Great solution. Does more than one thing, right? It's not just a little device that says, hey, I can reserve this space, and then doesn't really do anything else, but it integrates with your calendaring system, and it integrates with your Cisco calling system to be able to show your upcoming meetings, like I said, have your speed dials and all those kind of things. So let me share something with you as I walk through some of these announcements that were made. So this is up on our blog. So you just go to blog.webex.com and you can see all this and interact with it. So great new AI experiences. We have announced our improvements or integration with the WebEx app in Ford products. It looks amazing. I can't wait to try it myself. Our new devices up here, you can see Sonore is talking about in his blog. Let's jump into this guy here. So the new workplace powered by AI and devices. Look at these beautiful phones on the desktop there. All of those can now be reserved as hot desking spaces. So when you're working together and collaborating with your colleagues, coworkers, partners, customers, you don't want to feel like you're talking to each other across remote distances. By using the tools and technology that we have in place, we can reduce that distance, right? To make it feel like we've reduced it to zero. Some of the integrations of AI has been going across the device portfolio. We've announced a new Board Pro G2. I'm presenting this from the Board Pro that was just replaced by the G2 here. So the G2 allows us to do multi-streaming from the board. So now we can send things like this across the network to your WebEx meetings. So you can
Hi, and welcome to Oslo.
the room.
Right now, our camera mode is set to group, but for this setup, we can do better. If we enable frames, you can see all of us a lot more clearly.
Here's why these features are essential for effective communication in hybrid meetings. But first, let's switch back to speaker mode. The core needs, they are simple. You need to see who you're talking to, see reactions, understand the situational context, and also feel like you're part of the discussion.
Particularly in rooms with just one camera, achieving that last point can be challenging. Multiple cameras help, especially when the conversation is happening across the table.
In this room, we have a setup with 3 cameras. With multiple cameras and our AI director, we ensure the best view at any moment. There's no bad seat at this table.
Now let's switch up the layout and have a look at what's next, speaker and group.
Here we
In
go.
scenarios with more people in the room, we can help you keep focus on what is being said by providing one stream dedicated to the active speaker and one stream giving you context of the room through an overview.
With speaker and group activated, you get the best of both worlds, seeing the speaker and the entire room.
It adds a whole new dimension to virtual interactions, enhancing connection and engagement.
Hey Steven, how connected would you be if there was a fire truck outside? Or maybe your children was playing the world's most annoying llama?
A little demo of our
I think
noise
in that case,
cancellation.
I would turn on noise removal. So regardless of sirens, twerking llamas, or noisy offices, our noise removal is going to give you crystal clear audio in any meeting.
We hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you so much for watching.
enjoy the rest of Enterprise Connect.
So something to point out there in that video at the end when they were doing the noise cancellation. So that noise removal is different than what a lot of people do on the market, where if I stop talking, it may suppress background noise, right? But when it's broadcasting the audio from the speech across into the meeting, it can't separate out all that noise that's happening during the speech. But we have been doing that for multiple years now with our machine learning AI built into our systems. So you saw a cool demo of that there. I forgot they did that in the demo, but that was great. So here we go. The new Cisco Desk Phone 9800 series, and it's a series, it's not a phone. We have 4 devices out right now, and the 9840 and the 98, oh gosh, what's the other one? Are orderable today. The 2 kind of entry-level version models. The higher end, the 9850 and 60, I believe they are. This is brand new. Those are orderable in a couple of weeks and shipping shortly. So these phones are beautiful. So you can see here it's kind of flashing amber as an incoming call. But when you book that desk, it can show in red, so you can see across the room. On the top of these, there's a 360-degree light, and then on the front there's that light to show exactly what. Let me go back to the blog here to show what which spaces are available and which are not. So let's see that video to get a little sample of that, of what that looks like. Action button there that can use to dial 911 to trigger emergency services used for other things, this program. Available in 2 colors, whether you like black or white. Those are your options. It's a beautiful device. So, oh, I went back. I shouldn't have tapped back. But that's kind of a quick update of what's going on with some of our announcements here at Enterprise Connect. Yep, obviously all of our devices, including the new Board Pro G2, are available to be able to run in Microsoft Teams room mode if you so desire, if you're a shop that has a lot of Teams devices. So that's a real quick update. I wanted to get something out there. I know this is kind of unpolished video, but I wanted to get something out pretty quickly to talk about some of these announcements. But I'm going to go into more detail on each one. This was kind of covering multiple things very high level and very quickly. But I'm going to dive into kind of what each of these are over the next few days and week or two. All right, thanks.